Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Good. What's up, Steam Deck fans? You know, Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion was good. Steam Deck Mob, what's happening? Steam Deck Squad, what's up? And to you Steam Deck nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators, what's happening? It's Saturday the 5th, August. Time keep on moving, huh? Another day in the life of the Steam Deck. And, you know, deals, games, updates. You know, we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run, you know. But yeah, this little handheld, really good, man. Really good. Now, what I got for you? We're talking about Elden Rings here. I talked about it yesterday, but I'm gonna go over it again. It says here, this from Tech. What's up, Tech for Gamers? It says here, financial report hints at Elden Ring DLC after Shadows of the Erdtree. It says Elden Ring isn't ready. Elden Ring is already over a year old, but fans are looking forward to a new expansion for the game. The expansion is titled Shadows of the Erdtree and aimed to bring more content to fans of the game. However, From Software has not revealed an official release date for the expansion. The expansion is expected to have been in development for over a year, potentially making its biggest DLC from the studio yet. While fans are looking forward to the upcoming content, From Software parent company plans to offer even more content for the game. So why it matters, Elden Rings is the biggest launch of From Software yet. The game was a massive hit on all platforms, bringing millions of new players to Souls-like genre. And it says Kadokawa Corporation has released its official report for the year first quarter. While talking about the outlook of the second quarter, the report adds, various measures are currently in progress for Elden Rings, including development of major DLC to maximize LTV. It says here, the report asserts that Kadokawa plans to use Elden Ring's IP in the future. Previously, Kadokawa also confirmed long-term support for the franchise. While financial reports does not specify the exact measure, another DLC release could be under the consideration in the past. Studios have multiple DLC packs for games like Dark Souls 3. Since the studio will release Armored Core 6 this month, From Software next game might not arrive anytime soon. As such, additional DLC would ensure that Elden Rings remains popular until the developer next release. However, Kadokawa long-term support could also refer to continuous updates and patches for players' engagement. Therefore, it would be best to wait for official announcement before jumping to early conclusions. It says here the company supports could also lead to Elden Ring's adaptation on the big screen. Recently, IP like Mario have made a name for themselves after a successful movie. Nonetheless, it is safe to assume that Elden Ring has bring its future ahead, as the Shadow of the Erdtree expansion has been in development for a while, and From Software may release even more content for the game in the coming years. Well, good article, Tech for Gamers. Look, when it comes to Elden Rings, Shadows of the Erdtree was, I think I talked about it last year, like around November, December of last year. I think I talked about it, and you know, they've been working on the expansion ever since. But then they had took a break from Armored Core, and then years after that they're making Armored Core 6. So Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, will release October the 25th. So From Software right now, to me, got their hands in a full with. They got 2 bases to deal with. Matter of fact, 3, if you count, because you got the Dark Souls fan base, which is a part of the Elden Rings fan base, and then you got the Armored Core fan base, which is a part of the Dark Souls and Elden Rings. So From Software is trying to make sure that, based on the article, to me, From Software is making sure that their fan base needs, wants are met with the announcements of the upcoming DLCs and I mean in the shadows of the Erdtree expansion. So they've been working on it. So to me, I don't think they're like finished, finished so to speak. They're still working on it, but they do have Armored Core, so that will keep the fans of their Dark Soul and Elden Rings, I mean, busy for the moment. But that will also give them more time now to really work on the expansion for Armored Core. Of course, they might do a little update for for like Dark Souls and Elden Rings here and there. But for the expansion, I think they're still working. They're still working on it. So maybe they might have it, say, before the end of the year. Say maybe before the end of the year, or maybe they might have it by say spring of next year. So only time will tell, you know. So all we can do right now is all the fans all the fans of From Software can do now is be patient when it comes to updates to Elden Rings and even Dark Souls and even and plus there's updates for Armored Core, you know, patches and fixes in place, so when the game comes out, you know, they can update them right away. So to me right now, From Software is just, to me it looks like they're trying to make sure they finish off the year strong, you know. and I think one of the reasons too, like, you know, they released From Software, Armored Core 6 on the like the 25th, was because of Starfield, because Starfield is a big game in September. So From Software didn't want Armored Core to be absorbed or to be overshadowed by by Starfield. So they release it like 10 days, or like 10 to 11 or 12 days before Starfield came out from Bethesda. So that'll give Armored Core some time to grow and make the user base grow, you know. So yeah. But other than that, man, I think to me it's like they're trying to finish off the year strong, and they're still working on the that Shadows of the Erdtree, you know. And that it's like they're developing it, and it's like new stories keep coming up, and they're trying to like bring it all together, you know. So before they release it, but you know, so far so good. It looks good. It looks good on their part though, that they're staying consistent, you know. So when that time comes, they'll release that expansion when that time comes, and the fans can keep playing their Elden Rings, you know. But I think they're going to drop little updates here, little updates here, little updates here, little updates there, before they drop the actual Shadows of the Erdtree expansion. You know? So yeah, they're busy, man. Armored Core comes out when? Well, today's the 5th, in another 20 days. Another 20 days. Oh yeah, they're busy, man. This right now in August. It's like you know, studios are it's like they're in crunch time right now, because they want to have something available before the year is over. So they're trying to get their ducks in order. Yeah. So yeah, but you know, to me, From Software is still, I think they're working on the DLC, but they're running into new stories to add to the expansion. So that's what I'm getting from all this. It's like we're working on the Shadows of the Erdtree, but there's a new story we just discovered while we were so yeah. But when that expansion comes, it's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be a big one. You know? And it's gonna keep the that user base intact, you know. So yeah. But they're busy right now, so you know, be patient with them, you know. Be patient. I mean, they still have their Armored Core that's coming out on the 25th, so, and the fans of that game are looking forward to it. So yeah. Be patient, man. Yeah, that studio is busy. Ever since they made that announcement, you know, it's like, I think, you know, It's like they're working on the expansion. They're running into new stories, and then probably a team member or two are dealing with some issues or whatever. So they're probably dealing with a lot of little minor issues that are coming up while they're working on the expansion. So yeah, and probably discovering new stories to add to the expansion that they're doing. So yeah, From Software is busy, man. So yeah, when November and December, November rolls around, we'll see where they are with this with the expansion for Shadows of the Erdtree. We'll know. They should be making an announcement by then. But right now, they are busy, and they're looking forward to Armored Core 6. Yeah, it's been what, 10 years since they made the last game. That means they took a break from it, regrouped. Figure when they came to Armored Core 6, it's like when they got to 5, they stopped, they took a break. They needed like to regroup, recalibrate, figure out, okay, where are we gonna go with the next game? Where are we going with this next game? So yeah, and it will be here in 20 more days, man. So yeah, and fans of robot games, people that like let's see, Virtual On, people that like Robotech, people that like Gundam, people that like what's that? What did I say? Transformers. Any robot game that you could think of, they're looking forward to this. People of the Titanfall series, they're looking forward to playing this game. So yeah, they're happy. They're big. That robot, the video game robot fan base is happy. Oh yeah, and of course, Steam Deck folks. Yeah. Anyway, leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, those Star Wars started playing. Or Dark Side. Go. Peace.